It's time, reading time. Welcome to Reading Time with Amanda Brown. Clovis Keeps His Cool by Katelyn Aronson, illustrated by Eve Farr. Clovis ran his granny's old china shop in the town square. On inventory day, he unpacked and stacked porcelain so fine you could almost see through it. Never did he drop one dish. Grace, grace, nothing broken to replace, he whispered, as Granny used to say. There was just one problem. Clovis had a temper as big as he was. As a linebacker for the Cloverdale Chargers, he'd lost his temper on and off the field. But since taking over Granny's shop, he felt calmer. Until the day a few old rival players stopped by. Not them, Clovis thought. He clenched his teeth. Well, looky here, said one. The bull in the china shop. Is that colossal Clovis? Said another. I hardly recognized him in the apron. Yeah, he quit football to play teamwork, said the third. What a wimp. Clovis clenched his teeth. The anger rose, that old urge to charge. But he resisted. He breathed in on a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He breathed out. I will not lose my cool, Clovis said. Tired of waiting for a response, the hecklers moved on. On dusting day, Clovis put on some soothing music. He spent a while in lotus position, then set to work. Grace, grace, nothing broken to replace, he sang, and soon the glassware gleamed until voices rose over the violins. Not again, Clovis thought. You missed a spot, said one. Better watch that big behind, said another. Ha ha ha. Yeah, one false move and crash, said the third. Clovis clenched his teeth. There it was again, that urge to charge. But he resisted. Quickly, he grabbed a fluffy cushion to squeeze. Oops, that was the cat. He stroked her instead. I will not lose my cool, Clovis said. Bored, the hecklers finally gave up and headed home. On display day, Clovis lit a lavender-scented candle. He sipped some chamomile tea, then set to work. Grace, grace, nothing broken to replace, he chanted, installing the window decor. Until noses nuzzled the glass. This time, they barged into his shop. Fancy a spot of tea, fellas, said one. Oh, isn't that precious? A portrait of his granny, said another. Wow, said the third. I didn't know she had a beard. Clovis was a kettle about to boil over. How dare they insult Granny? They picked up Granny's once favorite teacup and taunted him. Hey Clovis, can you still catch a pass? No, cried Clovis. Don't! He turned too late. Smash! Granny's cup lay in bits at his hooves. Clovis was all out of grace. He chose the chase and charged. Get out! Crash, clash, kabash! Clovis tore through town, hot on the hecklers' hooves. The stampede didn't stop until he chased them to the end of a dark alley. The hecklers huddled together, trembling. This was the Clovis they remembered, the one capable of crushing anything, anyone. Clovis snorted and pawed the ground. He lowered his horns to strike. And one tiny tea bag dropped into view. Clovis stopped. Granny, he thought. Oh, Granny Grace. Everything's broken. Your teacup, your shop. From somewhere deep in Clovis's memory, Granny's voice answered, My dear, Grace, Grace, what is broken can be replaced. Clovis let her gentle words wash over him. He looked straight at his enemies and sighed. Oh, look, I may be a bull, but I'm no bully. Can I interest you guys in a cup of tea? The hecklers looked at each other in disbelief. But Clovis seemed serious. So serious that when he turned to lead the way, they followed. Back at the shop, the window and its wares lay smashed to smithereens. Clovis set a table anyways. Carefully, he poured 4 cups of tea, and together they sat in silence sipping. For a moment, it was as if they were all on the same team. It made the hecklers think. The next day, they came back. Oh no, Clovis thought. But this time was different. They came back the next day and the next. Little by little, they helped Clovis pick up the pieces, putting right what had gone wrong. And always, Clovis served tea. By the time his shop reopened, a few things had changed. Clovis had old hobbies and new friends, and plenty of grace to go around. If you enjoyed today's story, hit that like button. Also, subscribe so you'll know when the next story is available and share it with somebody else. I'm so glad that you took the time to join me for Reading Time with Amanda Brown. I look forward to you joining me next time.